Okay, so welcome to this weather update. We're going to talk a little bit about the forecast for the weekend and why we haven't any clear skies, even though it's been comfortable, and why this picture taken this evening shows that haze from the damn smoke is back again. We're going to talk about all that in this weather update. All right, we're just going to go over the current conditions first at our areas. So, well, I'll just go over Farmingdale Airport. 59 degrees right now, dew point 56, so it's still staying relatively low humidity, and I'll show you some of the conditions we've had for the past day or so. Here, it's actually been cooler than normal, and it's been very comfortable dew points, low humidity for today. Although there's been a lot of clouds around, so you see overcast, overcast, overcast. We're going to yesterday. Yesterday was even cooler. Yesterday was quite cool. We were only in the 50s. Let's see, we got up to yesterday. Yesterday hit 70, but just about. It was really cool all day. You could see overcast conditions as well. Mostly cloudy, mostly cloudy, mostly cloudy all day long. And then for the 5th, it was the same thing. Also cloudy as well for the 5th as well, which was, let's see, yesterday was Wednesday, today, the 5th was Tuesday. Tuesday was also quite cool as well, with mostly cloudy skies, and it's as far back as we go. That's was pretty much what's going on. So we did have some really comfortable weather this week, which was nice for a change, instead of the humidity, instead of the heat. At Farmingdale. However, if we do go look, I just want to go ahead and just contrast this, because believe it or not, even though I was cool here all week long, it was not like that in Toms River. So actually, we're going to go back right here. Even though it was cool in Toms River today, still warmer in Toms River. Overcast. They've had a lot of clouds. Yesterday was cool as well. But the day before yesterday, the 5th, we had some of those pop-up showers. I actually managed to hit 80 degrees there, so quite warm there, which is not really a surprise. It's always hotter there, much hotter. It really is the very amazing differences, but because of that heat, they had more convection too, and they got into some of those showers. So we're looking at the high-resolution satellite image for today, and you'll see there is a lot of smoke over, looks like from a fire in Pennsylvania. Brush fire, maybe in Pennsylvania, I think, or maybe not, I don't know, but more fires going on and creating more smoke, so that's why it was so hazy today. And you could see we had a lot of clouds around for a good part of the day. You could see that they kind of moved away in the afternoon, late afternoon a little bit, but if we go ahead and we pull it back a little, you can see the clouds over our area as well. So yeah, hazy skies, but at least the air has been very comfortable. But we're still dealing with the smoke. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. So maybe it's coming from here. Let's go back a day. No, it's not. You can see there were a ton of clouds over the area yesterday as well, and the day before as well. A lot of clouds too. No smoke, but we had tons of clouds. So you can't win. If you want to get clear skies, you just can't win. Now, the other interesting thing that's been going on, actually, this is looking back to June 3rd. We have two things going on in this area of the world that are interesting. First, you'll see June 3rd, there's a hurricane, actually. We're going to talk about that. And then we also have this. You see this plume right here of ash? This was a major volcano that went off in Guatemala. It's actually caused a number of, unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives due to this. It's a major volcano erupted right here, you could see. So this is in addition to the activity in Hawaii. We're seeing an uptick in volcano activity, and I want to talk about that toward the end of the video as to why we might be seeing an uptick in volcano and earthquake activity across the planet. So the other thing that we want to talk about here is this hurricane here. All right, so let's take a look at it. You'll see it getting itself together. There you go. So you can see, look at the form on that thing now. It's really strengthening. And that is Hurricane Aletta. So Hurricane Aletta, maximum winds 85 knots, and it's strengthening. So it's really strengthening quite rapidly. And if we look at the prediction here from the Hurricane Center, you can see it's going to strengthen. They have it getting to be a hurricane. I guess they're not going to have it a major hurricane. So it might go up to a Category 3. But what's going to happen is it's going to wind up going over cooler waters. There's much colder waters off the west coast, and it's going to weaken quite rapidly. So this shouldn't affect California. It's mostly staying offshore. Maybe these islands. I don't know if these islands are even inhabited. Probably not. So I'm thinking that there wouldn't be any effect to land. Maybe some high surf. That would be it from that storm anyway. So let's look at the models now. We're going to look at the models. We're going to look at the GFS and see what's going on. So the good thing is we're in a better pattern now. So you see what's going on here. We have rain that's going to stay to the south of us on Saturday. So it looks like, at least according to the GFS, that the Belmont Stakes should be dry. And then we have a nice high pressure building in Sunday into Monday. Then that moves offshore, and then let's see if that ridge starts to redevelop again, because we've been enjoying some really nice weather the past couple of days as far as temperatures go, even if the skies haven't been clear. Yeah, it looks like another high builds in for later in the month. We got to watch that. I mean, this is in the long range now. Let's go ahead and look at our local area. All right, let's go and look at our local area, all right, on the GFS with the precipitation. So it really looks like the rain stays to the south for tomorrow. So that's good. That'll mean the Belmont Stakes and the Pride Parade should hopefully stay dry. So that's really important. Now let's look at the clouds. Let's see how we do with the clouds now. Unfortunately, it's going to be cloudy for a while. As you can see, it's going to be cloudy for a while. We might start seeing some sun Sunday, probably more likely into Monday. It looks like the front up to the south. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get some clear weather. That's the GFS. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait until Sunday, until the 18th perhaps. This is, like I said, this is the GFS. This is one model. Let me look at the Canadian, which is the other model I like to use for sky conditions. Let's see how we do with that. So, yeah, it's a little slow clearing us out for Sunday, but let's see. Monday, do we clear? Yeah, it pushes offshore on Monday. Yeah, it pushes offshore for Monday. So it's close to call with the clouds, but let's go back to look at the precipitation. Let's go to the NAM. The NAM. Actually, the NAM has the clouds data. The NAM does that too, by the way. Yeah, that's 18Z. Let's look at that one. NAM has cloud fraction too, by the way. We can look at that too. But it's not going to go as far. It's only going to go out to Sunday. But let's look at the radar. Let's see that. All right, so let's look at the radar. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Tomorrow stays dry. Saturday. See, this is a simulated radar here from the NAM. It looks like it does stay off. Yep. For the most part, it looks like the rain stays to the south. That's the 3 kilometer. I can take a look at the 12 kilometer too. Looks like it's showing that too. So yeah, it doesn't even. Oh, this is again the new one. What? No lack. We got looking at the 18Z. Comes close, but it really, I don't think we're going to see much rain in our area for Saturday. I think Saturday will be okay. Let's get another model here. RGEM. See the RGEM. Just using some models here and seeing if we. I think they stay dry. And yeah, most of the rain is going to be over Jersey. I really honestly think Long Island will probably be spared. Maybe a sprinkle or a light shower, maybe, but for the most part, I think it stays dry. Now, the very last thing that I want to talk about, and unfortunately, there actually is absolutely very little coverage on this, which is really surprising. All the planets in the solar system, this is very rare, are all on the same side of the sun. And this will be happening. This is just started, and it's going to be going through July and August, where they're all going to be on the same side of the sun. And could this possibly be increasing the gravitational forces on the Earth ever so slightly to possibly increase earthquakes and volcanic activity? It's a possibility, but the media isn't talking about it. I don't know why, but this is just another example of the news that is completely out of the news media being completely out of touch with reality. But I just figured I'd share that possibility with you. And that's it for this video.